And I don't want to go in and tell anybody because it's so embarrassing that I'm meeting this guy online and then I did something this stupid.
Hi, my name is Pamela. I'm going to tell you one of the stories of one of my scariest dates. I decided after a very long time to go ahead and try to start dating again. So I went online to one of the popular sites and I did meet someone that I was texting back and forth with. I felt comfortable with him. We talked on the phone a few times, but we texted a lot and I got to know him, I thought. So we decided we were going to go out. I get to the restaurant and I see him and he looks exactly like his pictures. Like, oh my goodness, he didn't lie. Everybody told me he would lie, but he didn't. He even had the same goofy haircut that he had told me he got and sent me a picture of. I've hit the jackpot, right? He has a job. He's not an alcoholic. He brought me flowers. He looks like his picture. He's handsome. So we start talking. And I realize, okay, this is not the kind of conversations we had in our texting, but that's okay. Maybe he's really nervous. I know I am. And he starts telling me about his magic suit. I don't know what magic suit is, so I ask him. He says he does close-up magic. He keeps magic tricks in his suit. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh, please don't ever do that. But okay. The more we talk, I realize this man doesn't have the vocabulary he had when we were talking. He doesn't remember things that we just talked about last week. He finally breaks down and says, you haven't really been talking to me when you text. And I said, are you having a friend text with me? Is that why you can't remember the conversations? Then he confesses it's his mom that has been talking to me via text. Why would this be happening? Well, mom's getting older and she's not in really good health. They tells me that Haley works part-time in the dog food factory because he can't make a lot of money because he's on disability. What kind of disability are you on? I'm not going to judge that. As he put it, he's got a thinking disability. So then he keeps telling me that he thinks his mom is really going to like me. And what she's wanting to do is find him a girlfriend that he can marry so that he's got somebody to take care of him after she dies. So he keeps telling me about his mom is really going to like me. We go up to pay the check. While we're getting ready to walk out of the restaurant, he says, good thing you want to meet mom. They're outside in the van. Excuse me? Yeah, I don't drive. So they came up in the van and they're waiting out in the parking lot to meet you. So as we're walking into this dark parking lot, he gestures to this van out in the corner where there's no lights. And he wants me to walk over there and meet his family. I'm like, I've watched entirely too many crime scene videos. I'm not being taken to the second location, okay? I'm bright enough to not do that. So I tell him, I said, well, I can't meet your mom looking like this. I'm going to go in my car and I'm going to brush my hair and try to, look nice for her. Okay. I said, you go on over. I go in the car and I pretend to brush my hair. As soon as he gets halfway across the parking lot, my door is closed. I am peeling out of that parking lot, laying rubber for at least 30 feet. Then I'm afraid to drive home. So I end up in the sheriff's department's parking lot for 30 to 40 minutes. So I never saw him again. He had no way to contact me. Luckily, he lives 2 counties away. So meet the people on the phone. Talk to them on the phone. Have conversations. Make sure that they can actually use words and have a dialogue with you. But whatever you do, make sure you know who you're meeting, because you might be meeting a group of people from The Hills Have Eyes.